One of the easiest ways to make spreadsheets more reliable is preventing incorrect inputs before they happen, especially if other people are filling out your documents. Or, honestly, even if it's just you. Because eventually, everyone mistypes something. So today, I'll show you how to limit values in Google Sheets using data validation. I'll just call this column number for this example. But this works for almost anything: percentages, ratings, quantities, scores, hours, limits, or internal business tracking. Then select the column where you want validation to apply. Go to Data and open Data Validation. And again, I'd recommend adjusting the selected range manually. I usually start from the second row because the first row contains the title, and then I simply choose how long I want the tracker to be. I'll use row 50 here, but you can make it much larger or smaller depending on your own setup. Then, under Criteria, choose Is Between. This allows you to create minimum and maximum limits for the values users can enter. For example, I'll allow numbers between 0 and 100, which is useful for things like percentages, ratings, completion tracking, and similar systems. Under Advanced Options, you can decide how strict you want the spreadsheet to be. Show Warning still allows incorrect values, but it marks them with a warning indicator, which can be useful if you want flexibility without completely blocking edits. Reject Input is stricter. It completely blocks anything outside the allowed range, which is usually better for operational spreadsheets where consistency matters more. You can also use this for time validation. For example, if you're tracking work hours or schedules, you can limit entries between midnight and 23:59, which prevents invalid time values from breaking the structure of the sheet. Small systems like this seem simple, but once spreadsheets become larger, validation and structure become extremely important, especially for anything operational, financial, or team-based. I use these kinds of structures constantly inside my own business systems to keep data cleaner and easier to manage long-term. So if you're a freelancer or solo business owner, I also linked my free freelancer cash flow clarity guide below. There's also the lightweight income and expense clarity tracker I mentioned in the video if you want a simpler way to organize irregular income and business expenses without building everything from scratch yourself. And if you're interested in more connected Google Sheet systems for forecasting, tracking, operational clarity, and business decision-making, the full Solo Business Control system is linked there too. I'll also keep posting smaller practical workflow tips and systems like this here on the channel.